All right, so for some reason the broadcast ended there, so we just had to get back up and running. Uh, so you didn't miss much besides the drop of the gate. But up front, we got Mac Attack out front early. We got Chameleon in second, and I Have a Fat Friend currently in third. Again, we're still filing in here on the first lap. All right, so your first to the finish in heat number one will be Mac Attack. He is your leader going into the first full lap here. Then we got Chameleon and I Have a Fat Friend still second and third. Being Smoked right now, gap in the field, and at least the rest of the back of the field. He's in fourth right now, your track creator. J-Ball's currently running in fifth. Rick Rock and Views currently battling for sixth and seventh. Again, they're going to want to get up there and battle with J-Balls for that final transfer spot. And J-Balls looks like he is lagging quite a bit. We'll keep an eye on that here, folks. Fortunately for him, he tends to have a bad go of it with his lag sometimes here. So if he interferes with anyone, we'll have to give him a warning. And hopefully he can maybe reset his connection, come back for the LCQ. But so far, so good. It doesn't seem to be a problem. Goon right now, your fifth place points finisher right now, currently on the outside looking in, so he is in seventh right now, opting for the double line there, which is a pretty fast line if he can hit the wheelie scrub correctly there. Yeah, J-Balls is lagging pretty bad right now. But back up front, man, look at this. First person cam, the Chameleon, out front. So he has taken the lead with I Have a Fat Friend currently in second. Beansmoke in third. And Mac Attack must have gone down there, obviously, since he dropped a couple of positions. And did Bean go down there? No, he didn't. Okay, so he just rode him high. So our top four have broken away for the most part here. Goon has slotted himself into fifth now. And then we have Views, Rick Rock, J-Balls, and JGR Rippin' Ruts rounding out the rest of the field. Oh my god, J-Balls just died. J-Balls, my guy. Alright, interesting. So we're going to focus right here. We got Views and Goon right now battling it out for the final transfer spot. Again, we're taking our top five from the heat races, folks. They will be going directly to the A main. However, if you did not finish top five, you still get a shot in our B main LCQ, where every position will be paying championship points. So you obviously want to get the best finish you can possible. Even if you don't get one of those final two transfer spots into the A main, you're still going to accumulate points. So again, very important that you do not quit in the LCQ if you get bad at start or get some wrecks there. Oh, and Views goes down, eats it pretty bad there. Rippin' Ruts, unfortunately for him, looks like he's using this time to just get some track time and gather his thoughts, come back strong for the LCQ. Out front, though, it looks like I Have a Fat Friend, your third place in the point standings right now, has taken the lead, and he's taken Mac Attack with him, along with Chameleon. So these three have continued to separate themselves from the rest of the pack. Goon, though, on a couple of burners, it looks like he is seventh place about 2 laps ago. So Goon has clawed his way up, and now he is in fourth place. Great to see Goon putting up another good ride here. Hopefully, for his sake, he'll be able to put it together in the A main. Obviously, assuming that he makes it the rest of the way and he gets in. Looks pretty good for him so far, though. And then your track creator, Bean Smoke, opting for the triple over the table and then triple on. So again, a lot of line choices to go through there. Same thing here. Bean did a really good job of throwing line options for riders out here. And coming up here, this is the wall jump that I was telling you about, that you can send it and actually triple out. So it's hard to sell to do, but it is doable. So we'll see if that plays out in the main event. Somebody's daring enough to go for it, because it significantly reduces your lap time. But again, our top 5 right now, running as we just passed the halfway point. I have a Fat Friend, Mac Attack, Chameleon, Goon, Beansmoke, and Rick Rock right now. The first man out. He is perennial A main rider. Oh, and Beansmoke makes a mistake. Rick Rock to the inside, makes the pass, but he goes off the track. Oh, is Rick Rock going to get back on? Yes, he does without crashing. So he limits the damage there, and he's still able to hit the triple. So good for Rick Rock there. Oh, but Views gets a great run on the outside. Ballsy move from Views there. Rick Rock was a little nicer than I probably would have, but Rick Rock maintained 6th position there. Again, he needs to get into the top 5 if he wants to advance directly to the A main. Yeah, and see, Rick Rock there, you can roll that wall jump, or you can really kind of triple and case it there and single out. And Rick Rock pulled some time on Views there by doing so. So I think that definitely is the faster line, even though Rick Rock just got passed by Views. But that's another story. And over here we got Goon and Chameleon battling for 3rd and 4th. Goon, nice wheelie scrub there to the inside of Chameleon and makes the pass. So Goon up into 3rd now. Great to see it. He is moving up through the pack, picking them off one by one. Goon was your 10th fastest qualifier here tonight with a 101.072. So, again, the speed is there for him. He just needs to put in those consistent rides, and he already has a win. So he won at round 3. So you know he has a win inside of him. And now he has Mac Attack in his sights. His Mac Attack looked like he clipped the tough block there, so lost a little bit of time, so maybe that'll be enough for Goon to be able to pull up on him. But up front, I have a Fat Friend. He is up front, and he is starting to gap the rest of the field here with 2.5 plus 1 lap to go. Again, I have a Fat Friend with 87 points in the championship standings, only 2 points out of first place. So again, we have I'm the Fat Friend with 89, Dynamic Snipes with 88, and I have a Fat Friend with 87. So tonight is going to be a pivotal round here, folks. And as we saw last week, Dynamic Snipes from dead last picked his way through the field for the win. But even though he was 3rd fastest, he didn't look too comfortable out there on the track. He was in my qualifying lobby, so maybe just getting some more practice on there. But this is a very technical track, so again, it's going to come down to the mistakes more than the speed, with all honesty. So Fat Friend's going to come over one more time. We're going to have 3 to go from the looks of it here based off of timing and scoring. Mac Attack and Goon, though. Goon has picked up the pace, and he is right on Mac's rear fender here. So we'll see if Goon makes a pass here. Shows him a wheel. Goes to the inside. Is he going to block him off? Oh, he plays it nice. Oh, they both cased the triple there, though. Oh, nice square from Goon. You love to see that there. But Mac is going to have the drive and the inside. They both offer the triple. Will they both go over? Okay, so they go for a different line choice there. And they both pretty much come out even, so great to see. I think, personally, Mac Attack's line's faster if you hit the wheelie scrub. It keeps you really low to the ground. But he didn't seem to get the best of wheelie scrubs there, so we'll see. And then right here, yeah, so that line, they pretty much both come out even. They're both going for the triple here. Interesting. So you can triple, single, or double, triple, double. Yeah, it's all preference, honestly. I was having issues getting the pop on the triple entering it, so I decided to go with the double instead. Oh, but back here, so not to take the attention away from second and third battling there, but we got Chameleon, Views now in the top 5, Beansmoked, and Rick Rock. So we got a 4-rider battle here, battling for the final 2 transfer spots. So we're going to stick here, folks, as we got 2 to go. Well, actually, Fat Friend's going to come to the white flag right now, so lap and a half or so for these guys in particular. And we're going to stick on Rick Rock here since he's at the end of this freight train and see if he's able to capitalize on any of them making mistakes. Looks like Bean made a slight mistake. Oh, but nice drive from Beansmoke there to the inside on Views, and he makes the pass back into 5th. Oh, but Views right back on him. So they all 3 of them air it out. Oh, Chameleon decides to not, and unfortunately that bites him, so he drops from 4th down to 7th. So now Rick Rock and Beansmoke have moved themselves into that final transfer. Oh! And they both go down. Beansmoke and Rick Rock both go down just before the finish line as we hit the white flag. So now Rick Rock's going to have some work to do. Oh, Chameleon not messing around. He came to play tonight, folks. So Beansmoke and Chameleon views right there. These three battling for the final transfer spot. And here comes Rick Rock. Is he going to split them both? Oh, no! Rick Rock tries to split them both and goes down in the process. It's not over yet, McGavin, but here we go. Rick Rock has to put on a charge here. He needs to pick up about a second and a half of time there to catch up to Views and Chameleon, but these two may take each other out, and Rick Rock may be there to capitalize, so let's keep our eyes peeled. But congratulations to I Have a Fat Friend. He is your Heat 1 winner. Mac Attack and Goon safely on as well. Looks like Goon fell out the pace quite a bit there from Mac Attack. All right, here we go, folks. How's it going to be? Oh, Chameleon goes inside and he crashes. Chameleon just dive bombs and crashes. Rick Rock gets by him. So Chameleon will come home 7th, and he will be onto the LCQ B main here for a shot at the final 2 transfer spots. Man, what a heat race. Congratulations to I Have a Fat Friend on the win. Mac Attack, Goon, Beansmoked, and Views with the last lap pass there gets the final transfer spot into the A main directly from the heats. Rick Rock, Chameleon, and JGR Rippin' Ruts, their night is not over, though. They will get another shot at it in the B main / LCQ. But, man, what a night of racing there so far. Again, Fat Friend doing what he needed to do, looking to take back that points lead here tonight. So that was the first of 2 heat races, folks. We are not done. We are just getting started here. Once again, if you're just tuning in, welcome to round 6 of the AOSX Amateur Series. Tonight we are at AOSX El Paso by Bean Smoked. So, again, great night of riding here. We're just getting started here. That was heat 1 of 2. And we're getting ready to get heat number 2 underway here in a moment. I'm just getting the invite sent out, and then we'll be off and running. In heat number 2, we have our co-top qualifier, Freddie QX11. Dynamic Snipes, our 3-time race winner this season. We also have Vapor, Luke Sparks, I'm the Fat Friend, our points leader, Cheesehead, Willie Bars, Mason, LU, Aaron Stees, and Tackman. So, very packed heat race here for heat number 2 incoming. We're in for some good racing here momentarily, folks. So, bear with us here one moment while we go ahead and get the invite sent out, and we'll be underway. All right, here we go. Tackman. All right, who's the one guy I haven't invited? Snipes, Vapor, Luke, Fat Friend, Cheese, Willie Bars, my man. Alrighty, so invites are out. I believe, oh, Mason LU, that's who we need, okay. All right, there we go. So invites are out, folks. We're getting ready once again for heat number 2. Taking our top 5 finishers here directly onto the A main. The rest will have another shot at the final 2 spots in our B main LCQ. Once again, those of you racing tonight, if you are in this LCQ B main, if you don't make top 2, don't quit the race. Keep at it. Try to get third. Try to finish as high as you can, because each position will be points paying positions. If you have a bad night, just salvage as much as you can for the championship standings. And come back strong for round 7. All right, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 10 riders. Yep, that's about right. All right, we are good to go here, folks. Again, 10 rider field. Our boys are all ready to go. Man, this is going to be a pretty loaded heat race here. It's going to be fun to watch. 10 minutes plus 1 lap. Ready, set, go. Yeah, so once again, we have Freddie in here. We have our round 2, 4, and 5 winner, Dynamic Snipes, in here. We have Vapor, Luke Sparks, our points leader, I'm the Fat Friend, Cheesehead, Willie Bars, Mason, Aaron Stees, and Tackman all in here. So it's going to be a fun race, folks. Lots of very fast riders in this heat. It's definitely going to come down to who doesn't make the mistakes. Because I can imagine lap time-wise, they're all going to be pretty damn close overall. It's just a matter of who can stay on 2 wheels for the longest. All right, and our boys are ready to go, so let's drop the gate. All right, we're going to go on board with our points leader on the outside. I'm the Fat Friend. Changing up the gear, they finally went to the dark side instead of the white gear. Oh, and from the outside, Fat Friend gets a great start. Not the whole shot, but he comes out strong, gets through the chaos. Dynamic Snipes with your whole shot. So he takes the whole shot here in heat number 2, and your points leader, I'm the Fat Friend, gets through cleanly in second. Willie Bars with the fresh kit. I love this kit, Willie. Black and red are my 2 favorite colors. Love to see it. Good stuff, my guy. Mason LU, I believe this is his first race with us here in AOSX, so good start from him as well. He's in 4th. Cheesehead, last week's 5th place finisher in our A main, is currently holding down that final transfer spot, but he has a couple of hungry riders behind him, starting with Freddie, Luke, and Vapor. So Cheese is definitely not out of the woods just yet. Oh, and Freddie clips Cheese and goes down. So your first to the finish line is Dynamic Snipes. He rounds us into our first full lap. I'm the Fat Friend, still keeping him honest. He's right there. They have gapped the rest of the field quite a bit, though. Mason LU has moved into 3rd. And Willie, he's also battling there with Willie Bars, 3rd and 4th. But they can't get too comfortable yet because we got Luke Sparks and Cheesehead taking quite the line. Oh, man, unfortunately for Cheese, that's rough. And then we got Steezer and Tackman rounding out the field here. Twister, yes, there is an LCQ. It's our LCQ/B main. So after this, if you don't finish top 5, you will get a 5-minute race to get the final 2 transfer spots. But again, if you don't transfer through, you still get points. So every position matters in that LCQ. Oh. Luke kind of looked like he shut Vapor off a little bit there. Give him a warning there. Don't know if that was lag or what, but didn't look pretty. Freddie into the top 5 now, so he is looking to make quick work. And he does, so he gets by Mason for 4th now, and he sets his sights on Willie Bars. Yeah, Twister, this is a heat race. The previous race and these were the first 2 heat races, and then we have the LCQ and then the main. But up front, though, looks like Dynamic Snipes is picking up right where he left off. He is up front, and he is starting to gap on the Fat Friend. So this may not be good news for the rest of the field here, especially the Fat Friends who have been in control of that number 1 plate, that red plate, since the start of this season. So unless they get a bad start or something, man, it may be lights out early tonight. COVID, I'm for the most part over it, Twister. I'm still really congested and my energy levels aren't the highest right now, but I don't have like the really bad headache and the fever anymore and the body ache, so doing pretty good for the most part. I started feeling better like Saturday afternoon, so much better than I was 3-4 days ago, that's for damn sure. But we're gonna go. Oh, Willie Bars getting squirrely there in the whoop section. Lets Freddie make the pass, but Willie comes right back on him. And they go for separate lines there. Who's going to come out on top? Woohoo! Willie Bars controls the inside and makes the pass stick on Freddie. I love to see both of them, each rhythm section there, each one taking a different line. You love to see it. Let's see what they do here. Oh! So Freddie was going to send it, but he clipped Willie since he was coming up short there. Oh! Damn! Willie Bars and Freddie make contact, and Freddie goes flying into the tough blocks there. And then back here we still got Mason and Vapor running 6th, 7th, and then Cheese in 8th. Tackman and Steez are battling back here at 9th and 10th. So we got Vapor and Cheese both in the A main last week, and Vapor 2nd place, I believe, if I recall. Currently on the outside looking in, so they both have some work to do as we're still a little under halfway through our second heat race here today. Vapor looking to move himself into 6th and get by Mason here into 6th. Twister, you may have been right up there on pole. P1 was a tie with 59.606. So that was pole. All right. Oh, Vapor and Mason and Vapor over here having themselves a showdown here. Good clean racing though between these two guys, crossing lanes. Up front here, though, we're going to keep an eye on Freddie and Willie Bars. These two, again, have been attached to the hip for most of this moto so far. And they're pulling in Luke Sparks. So Luke Sparks, man, he was buried early on in the moto, but he has rebounded nicely, and he's now into the top 3. Again, Snipes and Fat Friend are kind of in their own world right now, just trying to put on clean laps. Twister, you can get signed up pretty much at any point. Oh my god, Freddie. Yeah, Twister, you can sign up at any point for the most part because, with the game not as popular as it once was, we only had 19 show up for qualifying. So if you need to get in last minute, man, let us know. We'll get you next round. Damn, so with Freddie taking out Willie there, that has allowed Mason and Vapor to close the gap. Well, Mason more notably at this moment. So that may be a huge issue coming through here for Willie coming 3.5 plus a lap to go. Oh, and Willie almost goes over the bars there, you can see, and had to go outside. That lets Mason close right up on him. Let's see how they go about it here. Oh, Mason with a good run in there. Oh, makes the pass on Willie and makes it clean. But Willie trying to counter back on the outside, squares him up. Oh, but Willie cases it. Oh, and so does Mason. So Mason over the bars, and now Vapor, here he comes. Horseshoe up his butt right now, benefiting with both of these guys, making mistakes in that rhythm section. He closes up right on Willie now for that 5th and final transfer spot. Where is Cheese? So Cheese is still in 8th, pulling up on Mason now. So Cheese still has some work to do, and he's going to have to hope for quite a few issues from these guys right here to get into the thick of things. Because our top 4, for the most part, looks like they're pretty spread out. We got Dynamic, Fat Friend, Freddie, and Luke Sparks, with this pretty decent-sized gap on Willie Bars and Vapor right now. So the real fight is going to be right here for the final transfer spot. Oh, Vapor with a very nice wheelie scrub there. Makes the pass on Willie and moves himself with authority into the top 5 there. So he is now in possession of that final transfer spot, and it looks like he's putting a little bit of a gap between himself and Willie. So let's see what Willie can do if he's able to counter back and make a pass here. But up here, let's see, is that a lapper? Yes, it is. I'm just letting them know that the boys are coming by. Tackman, you better move out of the way. Damn, so Luke Sparks went down now, so he's now on the bubble. And that is going to be bad news for him, man. He is in our top 7. I think he's in 7th right now in the points. So Luke definitely, he's made a couple of podiums this season. He's still looking for that first win, though. You know he has the speed to do it. So he's definitely going to want to put his head down and put in a couple good laps, as most likely we're going to have 2 to go here as Dynamic comes to the white flag, or comes to the finish line, I'm sorry. Oh, Willie goes off the... Man, I do not know how he didn't crash her out as I say that. So Mason gets back by Willie now. He's into 6th. So now, barring some sort of miracle, it's going to take a couple of big mistakes here from Luke or Vapor for the rest of the field here to not capitalize on that. Yeah, so back up front here, Dynamic Snipes doing exactly what he needs to do, picking up right where he left off last week in Charlotte. I'm the fat friend with a much cleaner moto than he had in the main last week. If I recall, he was like 3rd, no, he was like 6th or 7th overall on the night. But we had a freight train of riders in that moto. And here comes Freddie. So Freddie now, with 1 lap to go. Yep, so Snipes is coming to the white flag right now, and he just took it. So 1 to go here in our second heat race. Steez, good job for getting out of the way, bud. Thank you. You know, they're both comfortably in transfer spots. Obviously, you know, they're all competitors out there. They want a better finish. Up here, though, Vapor into 4th. Luke's still in 5th. Both of them comfortably there because Mason is pretty far back, and so is Cheese and Willie. Or so are Cheese and Willie, I should say. We'll follow Cheese here and see what he's got going on. At least for his sake for the LCQ, put in a couple of decent laps. Come back strong, get some momentum here for the LCQ B main. Mason with an impressive ride, though. He was 4th and 5th for a while there for at least halfway through the race. So, you know, he has the speed. He can make it up there, make that A-main. Cheesehead, obviously, we know, can make the A-main. Willie Bars as well. But congratulations, Dynamic Snipes, your Heat 2 winner. So Snipes looking to take or adds another win to his resume. Albeit a heat race, but he's still a winner. And I'm the fat friend, and Freddie come home 2nd and 3rd. Oh, man. Vapor 4th, Luke Sparks 5th, Mason 6th, Cheese 7th, Willie Bars 8th, Steezer 9th, and Tackman rounding out the field in 10th. So don't go away, folks. Again, this is just the end of the heat race portion of the night. We still have our LCQ here to go, which again will be for points paying positions. Top 2 will make it to the A-main. The rest is done, but they still will accumulate points. So again, remember, don't rage quit as much as you want to. Think about the season. All right. All right, so I'm just getting invites out here momentarily, and then we'll be off and running on our 5-minute LCQ. And Fat Friends in the house. What's going on, boys? How you doing? Cheese. Tackman, Willie Bars. Willie Bars. Then we got Rick Rock. Our boy, Rick Rock. Chameleon. And JGR Rippin' Ruts. So only 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who am I missing? Oh, Mason. Okay. Man, I missed him in the heat race too. All right. Swear it's not personal.
Corey, felt good to lead for 5 minutes, even though it was like last qualifier. Thought that was fun.
Yeah, man, you had a good ride there going on early. You still in first person?
Oh yeah, first person all the time.
There you go, man. Yeah, that was a good ride. You were battling there.
I just thought it was funny. It's like I might sit second slower than these guys, but I guess I didn't crash. But
Yeah, honestly, it's just a matter of putting through the clean laps. This is it's a very technical track, so just staying on two wheels pays dividends. All right, let's see. Who did I miss here? If anyone. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, that's all our boys. All right, so we got Willie, Mason, Cheese, Tackman, Rick Rock, Steez, Rippin' Ruts, and Chameleon. So 2 of these riders moving on to the A main. The others, their night is done, but they accumulate points. So uh, again, even if they don't finish top 2, every position matters. You want to battle, try to get as many points as you can. Again, this is our LCQ/B main. Top 2 moving on, 5 minutes plus 1 lap. And as soon as these guys ready up, we will go ahead and get going.
Corey J Balls, he transferred, right?
No, he lagged out, so good call there. Let me shoot him an invite. I forgot about that. Well, he didn't lag out. I think he just left because his internet was pretty bad there, but we'll give him another shot. We'll see what he can do. Yeah, good call out there, Camila. Thank you. So we'll give him a second here, folks, see if he wants to join. He's more than welcome to give it another go and see if his internet connection cooperates with him. If not, I'll give him a warning and let him know, hey, unfortunately not, man. So in this LCQ, again, we have, let's see. So Willie Bars, Cheese, and Rick Rock in the top 10 in points right now. So each of them, obviously, I mean, not that the others don't want to be in the A-Main as well, but from a points standpoint, we got Rick Rock in 4th, Cheese in 5th in the points. Who else? What was I saying? Willie Bars. There we go. Willie Bars. Willie Bars. Oh, I need to update the points with Willie. He's not in here. Sorry about that, Willie. Yeah, I will get. For some reason, I think your name deleted itself in my points matrix there. So we'll get that adjusted for you, bud. All right. So it looks like J Balls will not be joining us. So we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Kidding me? I'm the only Honda. Husqvarna.
It's the preferred choice.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So once again, this is our B main slash LCQ. First and second will move on to join the other 10 riders in the A main. Third through ninth? Yeah, there's 9 guys in here. Third through ninth will not be moving on, but they still will be accumulating points. So third will receive 13th place overall points. Again, point salvaging at its finest here, folks. So again, do not quit the race. Give it all you got, man. Give it all you got. All right, we're just waiting for the boys to all ready up, and then we will go ahead and drop that gate. All right, they are good to go. Ton of rock. All right, so we're going to go on board Rick Rock here. Rick Rock 90. Oh, and Steezer with a great hole shot, or great jump there, but Willie Bars to the inside, and he is your hole shot winner for the LCQ. He needed that big time there to get out front early and try to check out. Rick Rock, unfortunately, dead last, and Cheese. Oh, Cheesehead. Getting squirrely there in the rhythm section, as is everyone there in the opening lap. Can he get through this? If Cheese can get through this right here, he may be in good shape. So we got Willie Bars and Cheesehead 1-2. Tackman right there on Cheese's rear, though. So one slight little hiccup by Cheese, and Tackman will be right there up on him. Then we got Mason, Chameleon, Rick Rock, Rippin' Ruts, and Steezer rounding out the field. But your first to the finish line will be Willie Bars. So Willie Bars leads us around for the first lap, official full lap here in the LCQ. Cheesehead 119 right on him, though. So these two looking to make quick work of this pack and get directly into the A main. Tackman, though, right there within striking distance. One mistake from either of those, and he will be right there. Mason as well, as he looks like he's going to make the pass. No, he does not. So Mason shows Tackman a wheel. Can't make a stick, but oh, from the outside, though, Mason makes the pass. Holy crap, great pass from Mason there. Moves himself into third and now sets its sights on the top two. Where is Rick Rock, though? So Rick Rock is buried right now. He's currently in seventh. So Rick Rock has some work to do here. Again, not over yet, McGavin. He still has plenty of time. The riders are all bunched up. Steezer's calling it a night. Thanks for showing up, Caesar. We always love having you, man. Sorry to see you go. But up front, once again, oh, Cheesehead has moved himself into the lead. Cheese up front now makes the pass on Willie Bars. So these two now battling it out for the lead. Don't get too fancy with each other, though, man. One mistake battling, you're going to slow each other down, and then Mason's going to be joining in this fight, and one of you guys may be out of luck. So, again, we're a little past halfway now. Again, this is a short 5-minute plus 1 lap LCQ/B main, folks. Again, if you're just tuning in, SX Corey here, calling the action as always. This is round 6 of the AOSX Amateur Series from AOSX El Paso by Bean Smoke. And right now we got Cheesehead 119 out in front. Willie Bars right now behind him in second. These two would be the only two to transfer to the A main as they run right now. Mason LU may have something to say about that, though. He had a very strong early run in the in his second heat race. So he definitely has the speed to catch up, especially on this technical track. Mistakes can be made, so it's not over until the fat lady sings, or the fat friends sing, maybe, since we're all familiar with our fat jolly friends. Rick Rock, though, has finally made the move into fourth, so Rick Rock now needs to put on a charge. We're going to have, including this lap, 3 to go. He's going to need some very fortunate circumstances to come his way in order to get that done. Unfortunately for Rick Rock, it may be too little too late. We'll see, though, here obviously with a minute and change left here. So as they come, yeah, so we're going to get the white flag next time by. Cheesehead still leading. Willie Bars right on him, though, keeping him honest in second. Mason in third. Chameleon made the pass back on Rick Rock for fourth. So again, remember, folks, battle it out to the very end, especially since every single point matters here. Each position they finish here will score championship series points. Rick Rock still fourth in the point standing, so you know if he doesn't make the A main, he still wants to salvage as much as he can. Oh, nice square up from Rick Rock there. Mason right now, kind of no man's land. We're going to go back up here, though, and watch our leaders battling it out. Oh, Willie Bars gets squirrely and just completely washes it out, and that may make things interesting because there comes Mason. About 4 seconds back now. Mason is right there. One more mistake from Willie, and Mason has entered the chat. So it's not over yet as Cheeseheads takes the white flag. 1 to go here. Can Cheesehead get his first LCQ win of the season? I think it's his first LCQ win of the season. Actually, I think he won one at Pittsburgh, if I recall. Nonetheless, Cheesehead looking to take another W here and take some confidence into the A main. Willie Bars, oh, Willie. Woo-hoo-hoo. So Willie almost goes off the track there, but he pulled up on Cheese there, so Cheese must have made a mistake through the rhythm. But at this point, he's probably just in cruise control, just bringing it home. Oh, Willie skies it. Oh, and he goes down. Will that mess him up? Where is Mason? So Mason is right there. One more mistake from Willie. Oh, looks like he will come through, though. And as we recall a couple of rounds ago, Willie blew it literally at the final turn. He got reset there. So he was not taking any chances there. And Rick Rock gets Chameleon there for 4th right at the finish. So again, Rick Rock will not transfer to the A main, but he does accumulate 14th place overall points. And a bold line there from Tackman. All right, so Cheesehead and Willie Bars will be your final 2 transfers to the A main. Mason, Rick Rock, Chameleon, Rippin' Ruts, and Tackman, and then Aaron Stees. Their night is unfortunately done, but they still accumulate points. So Mason 13th, Rick Rock 14th, Chameleon 15th, Rippin' Ruts 16th, and Steezer 17th. So again, we'll have those points updated here later this evening, folks. Thank you all for tuning in once again. We are now ready for the main event of the evening, 20 minutes plus 1 lap, our A main. As we're nearing the end, we got 3 rounds left, including this one. So with only 3 points separating first, second, and third, every damn second matters. So this is going to be good. I can't wait to call the action. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and get our invite sent here, folks, and we'll be off to the races momentarily. So we got Vapor and Goon, Cheese, Snipes, Freddy. Both of our fatty friends. All right, so first round of invites sent. Bean smoked, yes. Willie Bars, my friend. With the kid of the night, I deem Willie Bars the kid of the night. Views, yep. All right, I feel like I'm missing someone else. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guess not. All right, the boys are filing in. For main event time from AOSX El Paso. Sunday. Even though it's Monday. All right, our boys are all in. We are ready to go. We're just waiting on everyone to ready up. Wow, that was the word I was waiting to say there? Jesus. As soon as Vapor and Cheese ready up, I will drop the gate. If they don't within the next 30 seconds, I will still drop the gate. That's what I thought. All right. Bear with me 1 second. I just gotta take my medicine. Because fuck COVID. Oh, shit. Alright. We are good to go, folks. 20 minutes plus 1 lap for all the marbles. First, second, and third separated by 2 points. Dynamic Snipe and the Fat Friends in a heated battle. Let's go. So again, after tonight, we only have 2 rounds left. AOSX, Minneapolis, and Boise. So get to practice in those 2 tracks, folks. You want to be pretty good at both of them. It's a 50-50 shot of which one's which going into round 7 next week, right? While we're at it, if you're looking for some other races to run, check out No Limit Nationals if you're looking for your outdoor style racing. No Limit Nationals on Instagram. They run on Tuesday nights. So go get signed up for them. SX Summer Series runs 250s on Tuesdays, 450s on Thursdays. Go check them out as well. Great series, both of them, No Limit and Summer Series. Go check them out. And then, once again, we should be back to action for the Pro Series this Friday night with round 6. Again, because of COVID, I had to drop out last moment. Obviously, we want everything streamed, but we'll be back ready to run on Friday. All right, so we're good to go, boys. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to be on board with Dynamic Snipes, our round 5 winner. Oh, and he gets a bad jump. Goon, though. Lightning in a bottle there. Oh, my God. So Dynamic Snipes with the worst start imaginable. However, Goon with the whole shot in your A main here tonight, folks. This is great news for him. He has not been blessed with a good start since his win in round 3. So we got Goon, Views, Willie, Bars, our points leader, I'm the Fat Friend, Freddy, QX11, Vapor, Bean Smoke, Dynamic Snipes up to 8th now, Mac Attack, I Have a Fat Friend, Cheesehead, and Luke Sparks. So the real question is, how long will it take Snipes to get through the pack? Will people possibly, make it difficult on him, ride the wide line? Your first to the finish line is Goon, though, as he leads us into our first full lap here in our main event. Again, if you're just tuning in, folks, this is round 6 from AOSX El Paso for our amateur series. Oh, Willie Bars, my God, what a run there. Oh, and Freddy runs right into the back of Willie and goes down. So they're not doing Dynamic Snipes any favors. They're crashing all around him and letting him pick his way through the field. But it looks like Snipes actually lost a position there somehow, so he has fallen back to 7th. He was in 6th. But it looks like he's going to get by Cheese and may get by I'm the Fat Friend. No, he does not. And Cheese actually gets him right back. So where are our top 3 here, folks? So we have points leader, I'm the Fat Friend, in 5th. We have Dynamic Snipes in 8th. And I Have a Fat Friend in 7th. So here we go. Oh, man. And Luke Sparks. Oh, no. Luke Sparks took down somebody with him there. It looked like Mac Attack. Damn. So Dynamic Snipes has fallen apart here early on. And he is buried in 10th right now. 10th, 11th, battling with Views. His teammate, Luke Sparks, up in 9th. And we got Willie Bars, Bean Smoked, I'm the Fat Friend, and I Have a Fat Friend up here in the top 5. We'll see if Luke and Bean, with some team orders, maybe just make life a little easier on Snipes and let him get by there to salvage those points here early on. He's going to need it. Cheesehead, though, look at Cheese go, man. Cheese with that LCQ win took that momentum, and he's up here in the top 4. Putting in a solid ride. Freddy up into 3rd. Vapor in 2nd. And Goon up in the lead still. So we got the THC Factory riders, Goon and Vapor, up front, 1-2. And they put a pretty good distance on the rest of the pack. But Goon, man, Goon is doing his thing. We got Freddy, I Have a Fat Friend, and Cheesehead right now. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Bean smoked with a very impressive ride early on so far, as we're about 3+ minutes into this A main. He's in 6th. His teammate Luke Sparks in 7th. Dynamic Snipes and Fat Friend 8th and 9th right now. Again, this is 1st and 2nd in your point standings, folks. Battling it out. And I'm the Fat Friend, a little too nice if you ask me there on Snipes. He lets him go right by pretty much without much of a fight whatsoever. But hey, it's still early. We're not even a quarter of the way through this race. We'll see. We're going to keep an eye on here, though, because we got the Press X Racing teammates all right here, these 3 riders. And we'll see how they treat Snipes and how they treat Fat Friend. Me personally, man, if I'm Snipes, I'm telling my teams, get the hell out of the way, man. I'm a freight train. I'm coming through. I need to get by. And he forces the issue on Luke, or on Bean, excuse me. So Snipes moves... No, it is Bean. Okay. So Snipes moves himself into 7th, and Fat Friend desperately needs to keep a hold of this right there and stick with them, make that pass as well. Oh, no! So Fat Friend goes down. So does Snipes, though. So it was Snipes who actually took him down. He looks like he cross-rutted there on the berm. Core technique a little too tough there and did not make it through. So he falls back into 8th. Fat Friend in 9th. And whereas I have a Fat Friend in 4th right now. So as they run right now, I have a Fat Friend would take over the points lead. So this is exciting, folks. And then we got Freddie still here in 3rd. Will it be another 3rd place finish for Freddie, man? I don't think he's finished any higher than 3rd. But up front, we got Goon and Vapor battling it out. So both of these guys rocking some like old school Macho Man Randy Savage type kits here tonight with the red and yellow stuff, man. Good to see that. They have gapped the rest of the field here. So we'll keep an eye on these guys. But again, Fat Friend over here. I have a Fat Friend. He's fallen back into 5th. So Cheese up into 4th now. Dynamic Snipes, here he is. Say hello to my little friend. Dynamic Snipes right now. He looks like he managed to get through his teammates. And he's up into 6th. Luke Sparks 7th. Willie in 8th. Mac Attack 9th. And I'm the Fat Friend. Your points leader is having a disastrous start to his A main here. He is buried in the field right now in 10th. He does get the inside on Mac Attack. And will he make it stick? He does. So Fat Friend into 9th. Sets its sights on Willie Bar's here for 8th. And he needs to start picking these guys off moving forward. And Dynamic Snipes now gets by I have a Fat Friend. Oh, but Fat Friend does not let him take it without a fight. So Fat Friend back into 5th. He knows this is for the points right here. This is for that red plate. Oh, but Snipes gives him just gives him the dirty business there with that sick wheelie scrub. Not much Fat Friend could do there on that one. He had to take it. So Snipes moves into the top 5 here. And now he sets his sights on Cheesehead. Will he get him there? Nope, Cheese makes him slow up just a bit. Oh, great inside line from him. Oh, Cheesehead and Snipes both go down. No fault of either there. They just kind of got cross-jumped. Both took different lines and landed on each other. It happens. But the beneficiary of that is I have a Fat Friend who now back up into that all-important 4th place. Again, your points leader as they run right now if they were to finish this way. And Cheesehead, unfortunately, Cheese, man, he was in 4th and he has fallen back into 7th. Oh, very aggressive move from Cheese there, and he gets by Luke Sparks. Clean move there. Oh, no, and I have a Fat Friend made a mistake there in the entry of this rhythm section, and he is falling quick. Oh, and Jolly Fat Friend goes off the track. He tried to show Snipes a wheel there. Oh, man. Oh, the Fat Friends, the luck has run out for them, unfortunately, from the looks of it here. They have both fallen off the pace there. They are now 7th and 8th, and their points rival here, Dynamic Snipes, is up into 4th, which could be disastrous for the Fat Friends and their quest to continue to hold on to that red plate. It may be switching hands tonight, folks. As they run right now, Snipes would be your new points leader. Oh no, but Goon has crashed, and it looks like he is fallen out of the top spot there. So he is comfortably in the lead there, and he must have made a couple of mistakes because now Freddy and your new leader, Vapor, who has opened up a sizable gap. Vapor has decided to finally turn on the jets and make something here. He is up front with a sizable 5-6. Oh, and it looks like Freddy made a mistake there. Multiple mistakes. Holy crap. So Freddy, disastrous section there. It looks like he may have double crashed. So that allows Goon to move back up into second. Vapor, though, as we're just about halfway, is for the most part checked out at this point. So if Snipes is able to come back and get a win in this race, hats off to the guy. He may end up getting promoted to pros after this, because that's going to be a tough one to defend there, folks. Cheesehead back into 5th, Luke Sparks in 6th, and the Fat Friends. Oh, and the Fat Friends. I have a Fat Friend still holding down 7th, but I'm the Fat Friend has fallen all the way back into 10th. My lord, what is happening to these guys? Did somebody feed him a salad on accident? What's going on? Yeah, we got chaos over here, folks. Willie Bars into 7th. He's got Views right with him, and Luke Sparks, and then I'm the Fat Friend. So we got 4 riders here battling for 7th through 10th. Oh, man, come on, guys. 3 bikes in one spot. It's not going to end well. Oh, damn. And Fat Friend tried to split Views and Luke, and unfortunately was the victim. He's the one that gets taken out there. It always seems to be how it goes, right? Mac Attack, though, with all those guys crashing, he's starting to pick his way through. And then Beansmoked is there, too, to capitalize if anything comes up. But up front, once again, Vapor's still up front. He's got that whole rhythm section of a lead on Goon as they run right now. Freddy, though, he was your top qualifier, so he obviously has the speed. Does he have the consistency to put in a burner after burner to try to catch up to Goon and Vapor? Time will obviously tell. They're both opting for the roll on the wall jump and then double out. Again, me personally, I'd rather do the double and wheelie scrub into the corner, but hey, personal preference, right? So we are past halfway here, folks. Again, this is your A main tonight for round 6 AOSX El Paso, round 6. And we're going to go back here and watch this this chaos unfold. So our top 3 pretty spread out. Not much to see there right now. Again, for the Fat Friends, they need to salvage every point imaginable. I have a Fat Friend, though. He has managed to get back up into 5th. So as it runs right now, he and Snipes would put a decent little gap on I'm the Fat Friend here in 1st and 2nd. So it's obviously it's not over yet. There's plenty of racing left. Snipes is catching up to Freddy and Goon, though. Holy moly, folks, buckle your seatbelts. So Dynamic Snipes may have something to say about it at the end of this race. It may not be over yet. So Snipes still in 4th right now, but he is starting to pick away at these guys. He is only about 4 seconds or so behind Freddy and Goon, who are now mixing it up here, battling for 2nd. But they can see Snipes right there in the other rhythm lane. He is coming. And after a couple of his early laps, he's angry, man. He wants to come through. He wants to get in there. And oh, it looks like Snipes may have made a little mistake, because now the gap has increased. So Snipes must have made a mistake and gone down. Looks like he lost about 2 seconds or so. Yeah, Freddy sending it there. Yeah, that is definitely the better line. He closed up on Goon there for sure. Jesus, Freddy. You know, you can't go through the guy. So we got 640 plus a lap left here, folks, in our A main of the evening. Right now, it's Vapor. 740 is your leader out front. He's got about a 10-second lead on Goon and Freddy right now, battling for second and third. The story here, though, Dynamic Snipes, as they run right now, he would take the red plate headed into round 7 next week. So Snipes, he may not get the win here tonight, but he's going to get that red plate as they run right now. Fat Friend may have something to say about that, though, so we'll see. I believe, based off points, if Fat Friend were to get by Dynamic Snipes, they would be tied atop the standings, and they would be sharing the red plate. So that is definitely also something to keep up on here. I have a Fat Friend was faster in qualifying than Snipes, so by 0.5 of a second. So if Fat Friend is able to put his head down, put in some clean laps, he can catch up. And Snipes has shown that he hasn't been that consistent on this track. Oh, and Goon and Freddy's battling it out now. Well, not that they haven't been battling, but they were literally bar to bar. And in doing so, they are actually pulling Vapor in. So Vapor was about 11 seconds up, 10 seconds up, and scoring and timing has them only 7 seconds back now. So they are all in the same rhythm section. So Goon is right there. Vapor, another mistake from the looks of it. So, folks, it is on now. We got, oh, man. Freddy and Goon colliding once again there. And here comes Snipes. So, holy moly, it is not over yet, folks. Not only do Goon and Freddy have a shot at this win, Snipes is right there. One mistake from Vapor out front, and Snipes has entered the chat here. So, do not count out your 3-time winner here, folks. He may have a horseshoe up his butt and get another one. But we're going to stick on Goon right now, who is desperately trying to catch Vapor here. He led early on. He led your first 5 or 6 laps or so before having a crash and falling back into third. He wants another win. He won at round 3. He definitely wants another one here tonight, because he's in 5th in the point standings, or 4th in the point, 5th, 6th, somewhere in there. He's in the top part of the point standings, and this would be a significant move for him, because especially with I'm the Fat Friend down there in 7th, Snipes and I have a Fat Friend behind him. He's going to pick up some points. Cheesehead also, he'll get by him. He's in 11th. So either way for Goon, it's going to be a good night points-wise for him. But obviously he wants those 23 points instead of 21. So again, we have 3.5 plus 1 lap to go. We got Vapor up front, Goon in 2nd, Freddy in 3rd. Dynamic Snipes is right there, though. So again, Snipes may have something to say about this. Maybe not the win. Maybe not the win, but he will have something to say about a possible podium here. And let's see, that's Bean coming up here. I'll let Bean know here in a second that the leaders are coming by. But it's still not that close, so still got a little bit of time. Go ahead and throw in the warning right now. Just let him know. Hopefully he'll go wide here and let them pass. Yeah, I think he's the same mentality as I am, that he's still not close enough to just pull over. We know Bean and Bean and Vapor have a little bit of history together, so we'll see how this plays out here. But dang, that Goon is charging. He is coming. Thank you, Bean. Appreciate that. Here comes Goon. Good job, Bean. Much appreciated, my friend. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Here we go. We got about 3 laps left to go here. We got Vapor out front. Goon right there. He has reeled him right back in. It is on. Then we got Freddy as well right there on him. Dynamic Snipes. Still within striking distance. Anything can happen here, folks. Anyone in this top 4 can still honestly bring home the W. See, they go for different lines there. Looks like Vapor didn't get a great drive there, so Goon closes right back up on him. So Goon is within a second now of Vapor here, as we're going to have 2 to go when they come by next time, Rye. Oh boy, here we go. It is on. Oh, and Vapor clipped the tough block there. Goon changes his line there finally and goes for the double single, and it pays off for him. Yep, so white flag next time by. Here we go, folks, and Freddy is closed in as well. So it is a 4-rider train right here. About 4.5 seconds, 5 seconds separates the top 4. You love to see it. You love to see the parity here. Can Vapor take home his first Amateur Series win tonight? Or will Goon take home his second of the season? Will Freddy possibly get his first win? Or will Snipe somehow pull out some magic and get his 4th win of the season? Holy crap. Oh, Vapor looks like he pulled a little bit of a gap there on Goon. But Goon gets a nice wheelie scrub there. 2 to go. Time has expired, folks. It is on now. White flag coming around here. Oh, Vapor makes a little mistake in that section. It looks like he may have cased one of the jumps. White flag is out, folks. Vapor takes the white flag. 1 to go here tonight at AOSX El Paso, round 6. What will happen? Can Goon chase him down? Does Vapor have the composure to hold on to this and get the win? Freddy right there waiting to capitalize on a mistake from either of them, though. Woo, boy. Let's see what Goon's got on him. Goon with a nice run through the through the whoop section there. Sends it, wheelie scrub it. Woo hoo hoo. Vapor holding on for dear life, man. That finish. Oh, Vapor or Goon makes a mistake there. Oh, is he gonna be able to get the triple? Yes, he does. Freddy sends it. Oh boy. And your round 6 winner coming to the finish line. It's Vapor. 740 finally gets his first Amateur Series win. Goon comes home second. Freddy with the full suicide dive there, going for it. Comes home third. Dynamic Snipes in 4th. Willie Barr is holding down 5th right now. I have a fat friend and I'm the fat friend battling 6th and 7th. This matters here, folks. Right here, these two may actually be tied in points now. With the way they run right now, let's take a look and see how it goes. Oh, fat friend hits a tough block. Is he going to hold on? Yep, Willie Bars will take home 5th. I have a fat friend 6th. I'm the fat friend 7th. Views 8th. Luke Sparks 9th. Mac Attack 10th. Oh my goodness. All right, so
I'm sweating rain clouds right now. Good race, Vapor.
All right, so once again, folks, congratulations to It's Vapor 740 on the victory, his first victory of the season and our 4th different winner so far in the Amateur Series. Goon comes home second and makes up some serious points in the standings here tonight with that second place finish. Freddy QX11 with another 3rd place finish. Congratulations to Freddy. Dynamic Snipes comes home in 4th, but he will take home the points lead. Or take over the points lead, and that red plate headed to round 7 next week. Willie Barr is back in the A main here tonight with a very strong ride. Comes home 5th. Great ride from Willie. I have a fat friend. Comes home in 6th. I'm the fat friend. Your points leader going into tonight, unfortunately, will have to surrender that red plate. And I believe he is now tied for 2nd in points with I have a fat friend. If I recall correctly on the points, we'll tally those up here momentarily after the race. Views comes home in 8th, his first race here with AOSX on the season. Congratulations to him. Luke Sparks in 9th. Whoever that was that just left the lobby, I'm sorry, I forgot who that was.
It was Freddie.
Cheesehead. Oh, yeah. And then Cheesehead and, well, it's not like I took a picture of it. Yeah, Bean Smoked. So, dang, man, what a race. We have our first and second place finishers here in the lobby with us. So we'll go ahead and talk to them. Vapor, are you here?
Oh, yeah, buddy, I'm here.
All right, so let's... First off, congratulations, sir, on your first win in the Amateur Series. Tell us about your race.
Oh, God, that was insane. The start was awful because I thought I avoided carnage just to get booted straight into the middle of the track. Oh, that was crazy. I got lucky, and I just happened to able to hit that double in that first section, and I cleared into, I think, 4th probably. And then everybody made a mistake of the whoops, so I went by a bunch of people. Wow, I got lucky. I didn't even realize it was my teammate in first until I was almost on him, and I'm like, oh, crap. So I'm trying to get charged and be fast, but not mess him up because I know he wants a good finish. And finally, he made a mistake, and I got past him, and it was like a robot for the first 10 minutes after that. I don't think I missed a line. I don't think I missed a single turn. I was just on it. That was incredible.
Yeah, fantastic ride. And yeah, like you said, Goon will bring you in here too. Congratulations on second place here tonight. Man, you timed the gate perfectly there on the start, and you picked up the whole shot. And obviously you haven't had the best of luck with starts recently, so getting that good early lead must have been huge for you. Tell us about your ride.
I'll say with what you said, if I start bad, just count me bad. I'm probably not going to finish very good if I'm in the back. I just suck at battling through. But I got a feel for the timing on the gate in the heat race, and I had Dynamic sitting next to me. I saw him back up, and it kind of just fueled it a little bit. I wanted to beat him. When I got that jump, I honestly thought it was Dynamic chasing me for the first 3 laps, and I finally took the time to hit the big Supercross triple and look back, and it was Vapor. So I knew I was kind of safe from any bullcrap. But after that, it was just hold off Freddie.
So what happened to you? Because you were leading, then you made a mistake and fell back to 3rd. What happened?
I don't even remember what the mistake was. That's how not upset I was about it. Like, Vapor got the lead, and I was like, cool.
On the big section with the 2 on-offs that me and you were going on-off, on-off.
Oh, yeah.
You went to the left, and you missed the second one, and I went flying by you.
That's really the only mistake I made the whole race, though. Like Vapor said, it was robotic, almost, the lines I was hitting. And I hit that roll double before the last section every lap until Freddie started breathing down my neck. And I saw Vapor start sending it when I caught up with him, so I was like, well, can't be.
Dude, legit. I didn't care if it was fast. I just knew I had more of a chance to lay the bike down if I rolled it, so I just started sending it. I almost tripled it twice.
I watched you do it, and I was like, all right, well, if he's doing it, then I know I should probably be doing it. And Freddie...
I mentioned it a few times in the broadcast there. Yeah, Freddie clipped the back of you a couple of laps, like 3 straight laps, I think. And I was like, man, Goon needs to change his line there. He's going to get fucking railroaded by Freddie, if not.
I'm not kidding you. I was sweating so hard at the end because I just started making like little mistakes, or my bike sent off the wrong side and I'd wreck, and I was freaking out. I went from like a 12-second lead to a 3-second lead.
I thought you crashed on the double right before the finish on the last lap. I honestly thought you handed me that win because I was only like 2 seconds away from you, and I knew Freddie was back there.
It was so stupid. I get to one of those modes where I'm like, I almost feel like Axis, where I'm just trying to cut any airtime down, and I land on my back tire on the top of a jump, and it just leaps me out immediately.
I will say though, I don't know if he got 3rd, but shout out to Dynamic. I was keeping an eye on him the entire race. That dude put on a clinic from where he started. He caught Freddie on the last lap, which was insane to me.
Yeah, Snipes was right there, because I know Vapor had about like a 10-11 second lead around 5 minutes left, and then he must have made a mistake, and that allowed you to start pulling up on him good, and Freddie obviously was still right there with you. But Snipes, he was putting on some laps. He was buried.
Yeah.
He got a couple of takeouts by teammates, funny enough. But he was mounted in charge. Like, one mistake from any of you guys, and Snipes would have been right there to possibly challenge for that win at the end. Like, was
That's the only reason I'm as excited as I am, because you'll never find another race where I'll run a whole 20 minutes and make one mistake.
I'm not kidding you. I am so mad that we can't see the lap times because I just want to know.
No, you can. If Corey continues, you can see him.
No, but
No, it's
it's
'cause
not
of the
right
finish
though
line
because of
glitch.
the the way the finish
yeah.
line is. But the reason why is because
Yeah, I ran a 49.
the only reason I got confidence was because after I passed you, it was like 2 laps later. I was watching my time to see where I was because I knew all the other guys were running like mid 59s. I ran a 59 flat three laps in a row, and I'm like, oh, okay, I could actually do this. And that's when I started pulling that huge gap on you guys.
That's all I knew was I needed to keep you separated from the rest of the pack, and if we could stay 1-2, it'd be a good night. But
Oh, dude, I was so excited when I saw you pass Freddie back. I was like, oh, dude, just hold him back. Just hold him back.
he actually went over the berm there doing the line that we were talking about. He doubled and tried to single and flew over the berm, and I was hitting the single double, and I was able to hit the Corey out of that corner and hit the triple.
I doubt it was fast, but I kid you not, I was so scared of messing up that I literally would rev the piss out of the bike, let it hit the bump so it would just be enough to roll into the turn, and I wouldn't touch the gas until I was like halfway through the turn because I was scared to death of doing that.
When I was rolling the single, I was downshifting the first when I was landing that triple, just to make sure I was slow.
Just to slow down, yep.
But fellas, I'm gonna hop out of here.
Yep,
It was good race in the night vapor.
well. Yeah, good racing all around, everyone. That was a fun night of racing. Congratulations to It's Vapor on his first win. Goon on second, Freddie on third, and Dynamic Snipes with another strong performance, and he is now your points leader headed into round 7 with 2 to go. So things are getting crazy here, folks. Stay tuned. We'll have results officially posted and points updated here in the next 15 minutes or so on Instagram. But thanks again once again for tuning in. Go sign up for Pro Round 6 this Friday night. And then obviously amateurs next Monday. So we'll see you then.